What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19 video here from FELSBRUNN. FELSBRUNN. I want to customize this tractor. If you guys recall, I want to use this case tractor to not road run with. I want to use this to do my spraying missions, my fertilization missions. And so I want to customize it out a little bit. Can I not do what I want to do? Because I thought I could do it something different here. There we go. There we go. No, I can't. I can't. The rears, okay. The fronts, I can't. I just, that big rim thing. I can't. I'm sorry. I think we'll go duals, rear duals, but skinnies, because it makes sense. If we get into a situation where we need a tractor with skinnies, this is going to become our new tractor. So let's go ahead and customize that up. There we go. And it doesn't look that bad, right? It looks different, that's for sure. So we may still plant with this tractor, maybe, but we will definitely be using this tractor for mission work. The theory is the John Deere, the 6M, is going to be kind of put on the back burner a little bit, per se. So this tractor is going to kind of take over the 6M. I am going to keep the 6M for right now because of those woods over there. We are going to do that maybe next week for me, real time, something like that. I'll record that episode. I'm not sure yet when that's going to happen, but it will happen. And I actually just realized if we put this on the planter, we can combine with a tipper, we can cultivate, we can fertilize, we can plant, we can do all that at once. We need a tractor for the sprayer, and then we don't have to unhook anything. I mean, of course we have the plow still, but, you know, there's that. Oh, dang it, did I do this again? Where I'm not actually ready for the video. I forgot to fast time again. What missions do I have that I can do? Although if I hit fast time, I can't really do missions. So, tell you what, I will just cut the video here, because we've customized our tractor, so I'll go ahead and keep this. I'll cut the video here. I'll be right back in a second with a field ready to harvest. All right, you guys, there we go. Field is all grown and ready to go, and we can now get our harvester unfolded and get to the field. That would be kind of a great idea, right? You can see all my tracks out there. That's interesting. See that, like in the faraway land that's not quite rendered in like the rest of it? That is very interesting to me. I don't know why all of a sudden. That's strange. I guess that's everywhere that I sprayed. Yeah, probably. That'd be about right. Interesting, very interesting. Anyway, we're going to harvest, guys. It is kind of a shame, by the way, since we planted wheat, that we're going to be letting the straw go. I could bale it all. I could pick up all of it with like a forage wagon. We don't really have enough money to get into that right now. But B, I'm just done messing with bales for a little while. In multiplayer, I really enjoy picking up the straw. It's kind of a shame to let it go to waste, you know, at all. But in multiplayer, I pick up the straw pretty much every time. But in single player here, I think I'm just going to kind of let it go. We're going to Elsa the straw, okay? We're going to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to let the straw go and just forgo picking up straw because, yeah, just the way it's going to be. Just saying. I don't have another tractor, you see. All my tractors are used. All of them are sitting there, not used at all, but you know what I mean. Like, we're quote-unquote using our tractor. You know what I mean. Anyway, so guys, we're going to harvest. We're going to harvest. But like I keep talking about the trees, by the way, real fast. I keep talking about the trees. I think this plot of land right here, we're going to buy this plot of land sometime. We need $157,000, so we kind of need to get that much money, buy this plot of land, and then cut down the trees. So that's like all. I don't know if we'll cut down all of them like around the house and stuff. Maybe not the crooked trees, but there's enough straight trees over there that it would be pretty fantastic to, you know, cut all those down. So we will work on that eventually. After we get $157,000 to buy the plot of land. Sometime after that is when we'll start working on that. So don't know when that's going to be, but it's going to happen. And then we're going to sell the plot of land back because we're going to be cheeky like that. We're going to be cheeky like that. Make the money, you know, buy the land, make the money off of it, then sell it back for the same price that we paid for it. That's what we're going to do. We're totally going to do that. Yep. It's been decided. So say we all, just saying, I'm the only one that, you know, can vote right now, like live. So yeah, it's going to happen. So more of the man truck, definitely more of that man truck. That thing's pretty cool. I might pick up, I've seen a modded trailer that actually goes behind it. That would be kind of fun too. You know, the truck's not tippy enough. Let's put a trailer behind it. That might work, right? Or something like that. Wow, this is going to be a lot of wheat, isn't it? A lot of wheat, since we're like almost full already with our combine. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Okay. This is definitely going to be interesting. But that is okay. That is okay. So my goal is to go around the field once, and then we'll hit the old H button and hire our friendly helper, Steve. I don't know. I don't have a name for our helper. But we need to go around the field once just to get away from the building and the crookedness a little. Well, not really the crookedness, but the building over here and stuff like that. So there is that. We'll go ahead and shoot our pipe out, though. We'll have to go get a tipper here in just a second. And then, honestly, while we're harvesting, we can get cultivating. Although, harvest might just be a full-time tipper job with the wheat that we have going on here. So we'll have to keep a real close eye on this combine as we do the harvest. Okay, let's go ahead and stop there because it's like close enough. And grab our 7R, 7310R. I did do that. I want to show you guys that, make sure for reasons. When I was spraying, I was using the 7R here, and I had to go to the shop and get more spray, so I went ahead and picked up the little front tank. It was like $8,000. The little Coon front tank to use with my sprayer, because my next sprayer upgrade is going to be to an Rubicon. I'm not going to buy the tow behinds. I'm just going to go straight for the Rubicon. That's kind of my goal eventually, is go for the Rubicon. So $8,000, not too bad, honestly, to spend to have, you know, increase my fertilization capability, or not fertilization, we're using it for herbicide. Increase my herbicide capabilities. I didn't think $8,000 was bad, so that's why I did that. But I just want to let you guys know that that was a thing that we had to do to keep fertilizing. Just throwing that out there. So yeah. All right, so back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Not really, you know, it's a song. Back in the old John Deere, fire her up and wait as we offload all of our wheat. Gotta love all the wheat. We are going to be running that John Deere 7R quite a few times. Quite a few times. Yeah, quite a few times. But that's okay. That's okay. No big deal. No big deal at all. So, yes. So we got, what, 1.5 hours on our John Deere now? Our combine? It's not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. What is that trailer only going to hold, like 2 Phillips, maybe? Oh, goodness. Or 3, I guess. It holds about 3, maybe. I'm not totally sure. Anywhoozles, we continue our round around the field. There, you can see those tire tracks again up there. Interesting. I herbicided this. Can you see them over there, too? No? I herbicided this field in a completely random fashion. I kind of went every way in the field when I was herbiciding, I'm not going to lie. I kind of went every way. But that's okay. That's okay. By the way, that area behind me that I keep missing, I really need to get the smoothing tool on there. Smooth it out a little bit. That's my problem there. And there's probably going to be, another one right there. Yeah, we need to save up some money on this map. I actually have... Oh, by the way, there was a comment from several videos ago now that I took that guy's hunting spot away. And yeah, now that I think about it, you guys are right. I did. I mean, I bought the property and I didn't tell anybody that they could hunt, so I guess it was my hunting spot, right? I mean, I own the property, so therefore, it's mine. But yeah, I did. I totally took the hunting spot away. In real life, you'd get shot for that, wouldn't you? I'm pretty sure those deer hunters are pretty serious people. I'm not gonna lie. So you know, you mess with their deer hunting land, they're yeah, they come after you. Not really, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like they're pretty serious about their trophy buck. You know, they're not doing it for the meat anymore. Well, I'm sure there's some of you that do. Like my buddy Saki that sent me the venison jerky. Oh, loved it. Loved it. It was so good. Just throwing that out there. But, yeah. So we're going to go... Man, I'm not going to be able to make it back to the tipper because I want to go all the way around the corner here yet. Maybe we'll just turn around here because we're just over halfway. And maybe after we do the turn, we won't quite take a full header worth. How about that? And I do really need to get this combine on tracks, guys. I really need to get this combine on tracks. You know, what happens if we get a wet fall? I know that's not a thing in Farm Sim, but what happens if we get a wet fall and the combine sinks in? We don't want to cut ruts, right? It's all about flotation, guys. Or something. Trust me, I know it's Farm Sim, and that's not a thing. It'd be cool if it was. Just saying. Some kind of year system would be nice. Although the seasons mod I'm not a fan of. So I don't know what the year or model would look like. The seasons mod is okay. But at least in the beginning, and then that's all I mean, what I make it a couple years in the quote seasons mod in my Plains and Simple Let's Play that I did from 17, Farm Sim 17. You know, apparently, like, once you get into animals and stuff, it gets better because you have something to do over the winter. You can take care of your animals. I just never got to that point where I had animals that I had to take care of with the what's it called? Oh, boy. What's going on here? Why are we... Just, okay, that's just the terrain. See, we're sliding, our header's making us slide. Yeah, the terrain is something here, guys. It needs to be smoothed out. But anyway, I have an idea for back here. Because remember, I want to make this into like my homestead area, right? This whole thing. I want all my animals to be here. Like, I want everything here, okay? So back here, I have an idea for. And I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be. Because that might give it away. And I don't want to spoil anything. It's going to be cool. Hopefully it all works out and it all fits. It should. Hopefully. We're going to have to do a lot of smoothing and leveling first. And then we will be placing some stuff there. And that's about all I'm going to tell you guys. We'll be placing stuff there, okay? I'm not going to tell you what. But we will be placing stuff back here. And I think it's going to work out. I really do. I hope it works out like I want it to anyway. Let me put it that way. I definitely hope it works out like I want it to. Alright, another load for the tipper here. Basically another full load. So we'll go ahead and offload, and then we're going to hit the, yeah, we're going to hit the H button right here. Let him run back and forth. And the hired workers aren't terrible. I've been noticing, like, I get up and walk away from the computer while it's working, you know, run the house, get a drink, whatever. Use the potty, whatever I got to do. And the hired workers have actually been doing this field pretty okay. I'm not going to lie. You know, as long as I do my border like I've done now, it does fairly okay. Not the best, but, you know, not the worst either. So, there is that. So, today, there's some breaking news kind of in the St. Louis area that I wanted to talk about. I just don't quite understand, and I'll kind of keep you guys updated maybe in this series. But there was a St. Louis City police officer that got killed this morning, or overnight, last night, whatever, this morning. And I guess it'll take about three full loads, by the way. St. Louis City police officer got killed. She was 24 years old. She had 2 years experience. And apparently it's being described, and it's like, you know, it just happened overnight. So there's a lot of missing details right now in the story, and to be honest, it kind of sounds sketchy, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I hate to say that, but it sounds sketchy right now. But what they're saying's going on is that, is there any cultivating missions I can go do? Field 6. Let's go do that real quick. What they're saying's going on is that 2 on-duty police officers stopped at one of their houses while they were on duty. Okay, which to me is a no-no, but that's just me. I mean, you're on duty. I mean, I guess if you live in your like, God, what do they call that? Like where you're on patrol. If you live like where you're patrolling, I guess that's okay. So 2 on-duty police officers stopped at one of their houses while on duty, like I said, and a short time later, the female officer who was off duty showed up at their house, showed up at the house that the 2 on-duty police officers were at. And a short time later, there was an accidental shooting where she got shot in the chest and killed her. Where she was taken to an area hospital where she was pronounced dead later. But I know, it just seems weird to me. It seems weird to me. And they're calling for respect. They're like asking the media and the family, for the media and the public to respect the family, which is okay. You know, I understand that. You know, your loved one or your coworker or whatever just passed away. Okay, I get that. I get respect. I'm cool with that, you know. But it just seems weird. Now, there is, of course, a pending investigation, and all that has to happen, you know, before we'll find out more details. But it's like, is something shady? Was there a romantic component to this? Like, I know I'm speculating here, and you're really not supposed to speculate with this kind of stuff, but it just seems weird. It just seems strange. So I will keep you guys up to date as I find out more details in the next coming videos, or it might be a little while because I'm hoping to record a couple more of these today. I'm looking forward here. By the time this video comes out, I'll probably have already done this. We're going to have a schedule change on the YouTube channel, and going to be adding a series, most likely. I need to check it out first. I have not actually, whoopsies, doozies. I have not actually looked at the map yet as of recording this, but I'm trying to work ahead on this map here so that I can start a second series. Let me just say that. I'm not going to like commit to a map in this video, but my goal is to get a second series up and running soonish. I don't know what that's going to do to the schedule. I'm not totally sure on that yet. I would like to maintain 3 videos in this series every single week, and potentially 3 videos in another series every single week. We'll see if I can do that. That's it's kind of a lot, honestly, to keep up with. Oh, there's no fertilizing missions, huh? Interesting. Very, very interesting. I was hoping to get a fertilizing mission going because, you know, I have the fertilizer. Let's use it. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, is actually getting another series going before too long. So, or probably before this video even comes out. So I'm trying to get this series farther ahead, so then I can start working on that series, and then I know what my workload needs to be every single week. Basically make, you know, 3 of each series eventually once I get that series kind of where I want it to be as far as recorded ahead. But anyway, so yeah, police involved shooting, female officer passed away, 2 other officers on duty involved. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. And the personal connection here is that they took her to the hospital that she was pronounced dead at. It was actually the hospital my mom had her 3 surgeries at for the necrotizing fasciitis that she had, you know, a little over a year ago, where she got so sick, and, you know, they basically told us a couple times that she wasn't going to make it. It's the same hospital. So they showed, like, the you know, of course, the news reporter was outside the hospital at, like, the ER, and I'm like, oh my God, the memories just, like, hit me this morning. It was kind of one of those things. It's like, I haven't really thought about that hospital in a while, and all of the memories just came back of, like, having to say goodbye to my mother that night and not knowing if she was going to make it, and, you know, sitting in the surgery waiting room and at 4 o'clock in the morning, just Dad and I, nobody else was there, and we're just like, I hope she's okay, kind of thing. No updates from the surgery, and it was kind of a whole thing. It all those, you know, emotions and memories just kind of came flooding back in this morning. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of strange. It was kind of strange. But I didn't really expect to have such a reaction to, you know, just seeing the outside of a hospital again. So, yeah, I don't know. It was very weird, but it is what it is. And, you know, that place does... that place performs miracles, but I guess they just couldn't save that that officer. He got shot in the chest off duty, which meant, I'm assuming, wasn't wearing her bulletproof vest. So that, yeah, you know, it's not good, you know. That's not good at all. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting to hear, like, the timeline, the details. So I'm sure they'll release all that eventually. Oh, God, that car. I'm sure they'll release all details pending their full investigation and stuff, but it might be a little while before they release stuff in case there was something kind of shady going on there. You know, they might hold information for a little bit. So I don't know. It'd be kind of interested to hear. But anyway, back to the farming. So farm sim, it's a thing, right? We're playing it. We're doing it. We're doing it live, boys. Oh, and also making these fields into, like, rectangles. Yeah, it's going to happen. It might be a little while, but it's going to happen, too. I know I keep teasing that one, too, but we'll get to it. So let's go empty him out the rest of the way. We'll check up on our cultivator. Looks like he's doing all right up there. So that's good. We need to get as soon as that cultivator's done there, we'll bring him down here, and we can do the manual work in this field, of course. Okay, good. He's not full. That's good. That is good. He's running like he's supposed to. Trying to get my crew set up. Come on, tractor. This is a good little tractor for road running, though. I'm liking the 6 or 7R for what we're using it for now. Which honestly could be planting, fertilizing, you know. It would do pretty much everything we need to except for run that cultivator. So the 8R is probably just going to stay hooked up to the cultivator for, like, long term, you know. I could see that just staying on there, to be honest. So there's that. But watch what this hired worker does. Let's sit here and watch him. So he lifts up. He's going to drive out plenty far. See, he actually did miss a sprig there. But he's going to drive out because he knows where he needs to start back up, basically. And that, to me, that's pretty smart. Because the way the hired workers used to be, when you had an angle, they would just go to, like, the farthest part out of the angle that they, like, the header would go to, and they would just take it. But he's actually going where he's not going to miss any. In past games, they would have missed right there on that turnaround. So I'm actually really digging the hired workers. You know, I don't really have a ton of experience with hired workers in 19, because in multiplayer, we don't hire the workers, and that's where I've played the majority of my farm sim. So that hired worker, he's getting awful smart these days. Like, I know there's a lot of people right when the game came out that were just, you know, crapping on the hired workers. But I think either they've made them better since the game came out with, you know, an update, or, you know, people just like to criticize. Probably a little bit of both. People really like to criticize everything. Just throwing that out there. Absolutely everything. So for right now, I think we'll use the 6M. The theory is to quit using the 6M. But, you know, hey, we have it. We're going to use it. What did you do there, Mr. Cultivator? Okay. I think we need to cultivate that to finish our mission there, bud. I think that's going to be too much of a field uncultivated here. That's like 2 passes, too. What are you doing, man? Why'd you turn around mid-pass? Never mind about the hired workers being smart, Kay. I spoke too soon. No, there's probably something. That rock maybe made him turn around. Sometimes if you get something a little too close to the field, they're like, no, I see that. I'm turning around. I'm not playing with that. I'm not going to break my cultivator. And that could have been that rock. In fact, I almost guarantee it was that rock, that one on the ground there. Yeah, pretty well guarantee that's what it was. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Oh, and was that yesterday's video or the last video I recorded, or maybe another one before? I don't remember. But I was talking about how they're working at this house down the street. They're there again today. I don't get it. Somebody is spending so much money because it's not like one person working there or one company. There's all these trucks and vans and trailers, and it looks like they're throwing a house party of construction workers every day. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't understand what's going on. One of these days I'm going to have to go down there and be like, all right, what's up? Or talk to, I could probably talk to one of the neighbors down there. Or one of the neighbors that lives like behind that house. My dad knows that guy kind of. So probably got to talk to one of them and be like, what is wrong with this house that somebody's spending? And the other thing I don't understand is the for sale sign's gone. And the old owner, or the guy that owned it before he, quote, sold it, haven't seen him around. So I'm assuming the house actually sold, but it's the new owners doing all this work or something. I don't know. They've got to be spending $1 billion having all these people work on the house, though. Think I can catch him? I mean, considering he's like 80%. I really need to catch him, huh? These are long rounds here, and they're going to go all the way down to that, end of that field eventually. So, yeah, long rounds here. Just saying. All right, put your pipe out, mister. Mr. Man, pipe me. Come on, start emptying, then you'll stay. There we go. There we go. Once you start emptying, you stay with me. All right. Cool. All right, so, yeah, we're getting this done, guys. We're getting this done. Need to pay attention to my timer this time as well. It's also another reason I stopped the video before, because I forgot to start my timer. I keep forgetting to do that. Because the old way I used to record, my audio program had a timer and the video timer, or video program had a timer. In this, using OBS, or Streamlabs OBS, there's no timer for how long I've been recording. So it's kind of a whole thing. But that's okay. That is okay. I wish there was. That'd be nice. But we have... Oh, excuse me. We have an app for that. I have an app for that on my tablet, so... We are good. I guess, is he getting full on, like, one round, basically? Or 80% on a round? Oh, goodness. We're going to have to really run with him. Okay, that's fine. Cultivator. About halfway done. Getting there. 6 or 8R. It's just a good... With those duals, you can't tell me that's not a good-looking tractor, guys. That is a good-looking tractor. And I know there's plenty of other, we come into the shop here. I know there's plenty of other good-looking big tractors. Let's see, what's a good-looking tractor? The Massey's a good-looking tractor. The New Holland's not bad. The Fent's actually really awesome. The Fent, well, if we're going to do Fent, though, you go to the 1000. That's an awesome-looking tractor. I actually really dig the Fent. I'm not going to lie. Really do dig the Fent. It's a solid tractor. Sorry, yawning again. Always. It's a very good tractor, and of course you can put duals on it. And also get it up to over 500 horsepower. So that's a good tractor. Someday. I don't know, because we basically have the John Deere collection outside of the smaller combine and the 8RT. I don't know if we'll ever get the 8RT, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I don't like the way they drive. They drive like go-karts still in this game. They've gotten better. I just don't like it. Plus, to me, the 8RT is horribly underpowered. If I was going to go with a tracked one, it'd probably be quad track, or maybe this big Fent one, or Fent 1100. But probably if I was going to go tracked, it'd be quad track, because I actually really like what they've done to the quad tracks as far as their turning. The articulation has gotten so much better in 19, but we're a long ways off from needing another tractor. We're okay with what we're doing right now. We could upgrade our seeder and quit cultivating, and then just use the 8R for that. 8R will handle a seeder, so that's probably going to happen eventually. But for right now, I'm cool with the way we're doing it, where we actually have to cultivate. Like I've said in the past, it kind of reminds me of real life, where I'm from anyway. Pretty much everybody works dirt before they go back at it. So that's, you know, just where I'm from. That's just the way it is around here. So yeah. So guys, we are going to go ahead and call this a video. We should be pretty well within our 30-minute time here, or pretty close to it. So I'm going to call it a video, guys. I'm going to finish this field, and we'll probably come back when we get into the other field. We'll be cultivating. We'll probably get some seeding going, all that kind of stuff in the next video. Until then, I'm your boy John from Puma. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.